Hey there, Aries. Welcome to the channel. Sarah here. We're going to do a reading for you today for the week of November 3rd to November 9th, 2025. Keep in mind, Aries, this is just a general reading, so take only what resonates, leave out what does not. If you're interested in having a personal reading done with me, you can go to my website, lionessmoonintuitivetarot.com, or you can email me directly at lionessmoonintuitivetarot@gmail.com. So as always, feel free to delegate the energies where you see fit. If I say I'm talking about you, I could be talking about somebody who you're dealing with and vice versa. Same goes to you, cross-watcher. All right, what message wants to come out for Aries today? We've got tree. And we've got unexpected income. Ooh, imprisonment wants to show up here, but I'm not taking it. And we've got great fortune. Imprisonment. Something unexpected. I wasn't going to look at imprisonment, but I'm going to take it as a sign that we're supposed to look at this card. With the tree and the imprisonment card, it can often mean that you got yourself rooted in a situation where you're feeling stuck and you can't get out. Something unexpected here. Unexpected income doesn't necessarily mean a monetary thing. Obviously on the card, that's exactly what it looks like. And we've also got great fortune here. So maybe there's something about understanding this dynamic. Let's see. We'll see what we get when we pull the story on from the tarot. What's the story on the tree to the unexpected income to great fortune? And we saw imprisonment too. What's the story here? We've got the Four of Swords. We've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Something about a pause here with the Four of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the Page of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Oof. The King of Wands and the Page of Wands. What's going on here? It looks like there's been, okay, so I'm getting that there's somebody who's got themselves rooted in a situation where they feel trapped. Now, it does look like now there's something that's unexpected that's going on here. Now, I've got to read it the way it looks to me right now as a reader with all of these energies, because you can literally be any of these energies, by the way. But I'm just going to tell you how it looks to me, and you can delegate it where you see fit. I am going to try and delegate something to you here, okay? It looks to me like there's somebody who you were involved with who looks like there's some time since the two of you have been in each other's presence. Now, I don't know how you know this person or what their relationship is to you. This is somebody who you could have been connected to romantically, but it could be something else completely. Now, it looks like while the two of you have been in no contact, this person has gotten themselves into another situation where it's almost like it looks with the tree I saw imprisonment, there's this energy of feeling stuck, feeling trapped. Now, I don't know that marriage isn't a trap. I believe 100% that it actually is a trap. That's been my experience. I escaped two of them from two very different people. And I'm starting to come to a place of forgiveness on it, only because of the fact that I have to recognize that I myself believe it's a trap. And so I'm not going to stay trapped. Now, whoever this is looks like they feel trapped in a situation. Now, it also looks like whoever this is, there may have been some sort of gossip. The Page of Swords in reverse is often an energy of gossip. Maybe it's just misinformation. But there's something about some sort of misinformation that may have caused somebody some level of heavy-heartedness here. Now, I'm not sure but it also does, so It could be that this person got themselves caught up in a relationship, and while they were in this relationship, they were spewing some level of misinformation about you. This may have been something that ended up hurting you, leaving you heavy-hearted. It just looks like there's something that you may have learned about something that was said that made you very, very upset or sad. This has been since you've connected, you've been in connection with this person. Now, what I'm seeing here is that there's this energy of this person maybe going about, but you know what? I'm just going to say, if you were in a relationship with somebody where you felt like you needed to escape from them, it looks like whoever this is may be doing the exact same thing to their person that they felt you had done to them. So it's kind of like an energy of redemption is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that there's an energy of this person feeling like they don't want to be where they are right now. Irreconcilable differences. Somebody looks like they're getting some sort of divorce. This could be you. This could be somebody who you're dealing with. It looks like for a lot of you, this is somebody who you were connected with before because they feel trapped. And they may be on the verge of coming towards you to confess something. There may be some sort of like I said, I was seeing some sort of misinformation, gossip that maybe you don't already know about. Maybe they feel like they're going to want to come in. I did see communication. We saw the Page of Wands. I saw the King of Wands. This is somebody who you may be very attracted to. Just be aware, they do look like they are trying to escape from another relationship right now. What is the challenge? I haven't read in a while. I've been doing my other job lately, so I'm actually kind of late getting this out. I feel rusty. We've got the stork. Oh, and marriage. And bad health. Relocation. This is the stork. Obviously, marriage has to do with marriage. Bad health could be just bad health within the parameters of a marriage, just an unhealthy marriage. Wanting to relocate as a result of being in an unhealthy marriage. Can we get more? It's showing up as a challenge here. There's that Page of Wands that I said obviously represented some sort of communication here. Whatever communication it is that they want to share with you, it looks like it's going to leave you heavy-hearted. There's something that I'm seeing here that's leaving you heavy-hearted. It does look like they want to reconcile with you in some way, but I'm getting that there's some sort of sad news, or there's something. It looks like they want to communicate, but I'm getting that there's something that they need to confess. I was already, before the confession card even came out, I was getting that there was something that they want to divulge to you. It may have something to do with gossip or misinformation. Just there could have been some sort of smear campaign. I don't know. That's just kind of what I was seeing here. We've got the Temperance to the Magician in reverse. Again, I'm getting more lying. There's some energy. There's an energy here of somebody who shape-shifted the reality of something that had taken place here in order to suit a narrative that follows the agenda that they wanted it to follow. It does look like whoever this is may be coming in to make an offer. Just be aware that they are trying to escape from another relationship right now, and it's still showing up that this other person is still heavily in this person's energy. Can we get more on this? We've got the twin. Remember I said that? I said I almost feel like this person sought vengeance against you for something that you did to them that they're about to do to somebody else. That's just how I'm reading it. This could be you doing this to somebody else. It's showing up here. Now I see the Twin Flames card. That's totally how I'm reading it. You two are mirroring each other in some sort of way here. They're going to ghost somebody. They're going to cut somebody off. It looks like they want to come towards you. Now, you may have done this to them, and it looks like it's within the parameters of a very serious legal connection. So there's going to be legalities involved in this situation here. It looks like it's very unhealthy. It's going to be obviously up to you whether you want to get yourself involved in this. We're going to keep reading here. Just be aware that your future self matters, right? Your future self may have an opinion about how you choose to navigate through this right now. What is in the hidden position here for Aries? We've got stars. This is destined. There's something destined about this connection. Expectation. There's something destined here. Oh, this person is loyal to you. I love that card. It's the cutest dog. All right. Can we get more on this? Stars to the expectation. Devil in reverse. Looks like there's some sort of, detachment. The devil in reverse is a good energy. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse, not so much. Ooh. That card means something. I've been that. I've been all the queens in reverse. The Spirit's helping me to get out of this energy. So if I'm your reader, we're getting out of toxicity together. Okay. This Queen of Swords in reverse, I'm not reading as you, though. I think you're this Queen of Cups in reverse, though. The genders don't matter. This is somebody who's triggered. This is somebody who's angry. So just be aware that this detachment that this person is trying to undergo from this very unhealthy situation is going to trigger somebody. And it looks like it's the partner. We've got the Hermit. We've got wait a minute. We've got the Fool. And we've got the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so here's what I've got. I don't know if this person is doing something. It's almost like an ironic situation, not like the song ironic, actual irony. Okay, so this is an irony here, is because it looks to me like this person, there's somebody here who felt like they had something that was committed, some sort of atrocity was committed against them. I'm not saying that their feelings aren't valid, but I feel like whoever this is went to great lengths to get revenge against somebody else because they felt like an atrocity had been committed against them. Ironically, this person got themselves caught up in another connection and they are now about to commit the same atrocity against this person that they are accusing somebody else of having done, that it looks like they sought great vengeance against this person in order to get back at them in some way. Whoever this is isn't facing the truth about this. Whoever this is isn't holding themselves to the same standard as the person who they were dragging through the mud over this exact same thing, is what I'm seeing. It looks like they want to embark on it. They want to take a leap of faith. They want to embark on a new beginning. Whoever this is has taken the time to actually be introspective and contemplate the situation here, because it looks almost like they're contemplating an escape from a very toxic energy that they've been suffering under. But what I'm seeing here also is that this same person, it almost looks like there was some sort of maybe smear campaign, or there was at least some sort of narrative that was created against somebody else who did the same thing to them. And they're not recognizing the similarities in the two situations, is what I'm seeing here. Can we get more on this for Aries? There's something about commit. Yes. Okay, so commitment and toxicity. This is a toxic commitment that they're trying to detach from. But there's still unconditional love. So just be aware of that. Whoever this is going through it right now. They may come to you and tell you all about how awful their life is right now because of this Queen of Swords in reverse, there she is. Because of this Queen of Swords in reverse, somebody's life is in absolute turmoil. They need to get out. This is how they feel. The problem is that there is still unconditional love here. And so once this actual separation happens and there's been some time between, there's been some sort of pause or time that elapses while these two people decide they need healing outside of this connection, just be aware that there is unconditional love here. Whoever this is looks for a lot of you like they may have been connected to you in the past, and there may still be a lot of loyalty for you as well. Because that was how I was initially reading it. But I also want you to be aware that this is a very common energy. It's because of the fact that we don't want to be caught up in these jail-like situations where you're basically in prison behind closed doors with somebody and you literally feel like you have nothing to live for. That's what it looks like to me. Okay. We've got the advice. We've got the anchor. Okay. And adjudication. Wealthy man. Okay. So again, adjudication I'm reading as a divorce of some sort. So wealthy man is an energy. It's an energy of somebody who wants to make some sort of an impression on you. So let's see what's going on here with the anchor to the adjudication. Something about weighing something down. Somebody's going to be weighed down here. Oh, I see what's going on here. Judgment in reverse. They're not awakened to something yet. 10 of Wands in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse. Again, we've got misinformation here. We've got the 7 of Wands in reverse. Somebody crossed a line. There's somebody who crossed a line here. Somebody really spread some sort of, I'm just going to tell you, somebody felt like an atrocity had been committed against them. They were being very dramatic. I'm not saying that they weren't hurt by it or anything like that, but there's something that whoever this is not awakened to. Okay. And so when they felt like there was this atrocity that was committed against them, whoever this was sought revenge against the person who they felt had done something wrong to them. And it looks like they are the ones who crossed the line here, is what it looks like. Now, what I'm seeing here is that ironically, this same person who went and maybe spread some sort of smear campaign, whatever it is, it looks like they overstepped a boundary of some sort that I'm going to tell you, Aries, that if this happened to you, Spirit is trying to tell you something about how when this person comes in to try and make some sort of an impression on you, by telling you, I don't know if they're going to try and tell you something to the effect that you are so much more superior than this other person that they were connected to. And now they're starting to realize, oh, Aries, you were so easy to get along with compared to this Queen of Swords in reverse I've been connected to. I really, am starting to hold in high honor the way that you did things within the parameters of our relationship. I'm just going to say this is somebody who's trying to smooth something over with you without having to actually take accountability for something that they actually did to you. Okay? This person did something to you. They're trying to drop the burden without taking any accountability here. So they're going to come in and they're going to be Mr. or Miss Smooth Talker here. Okay? They are being weighed down by some sort of divorce situation. This is a broken home situation where it looks like it looks like whoever this is, when they tried to connect with this newer energy that is now somebody who they've been connected to for a while, they held some sort of lofty ideal as to where this was going, and it has fallen through. And now this person is trying to escape from this relationship in the same way that they were escaped from in the past. And I'm reading it as it's you who they escaped from, but you could be any of those energies. Just making sure I put that out there. We do see unconditional love. So that's what I'm getting. Okay, specifically what I just heard Spirit say when I pulled the unconditional love card is that this person expects you to just forgive them for something that they did to you, because they believe that love is unconditional, and it is technically. But the problem is that if we are allowing people to step over our boundaries or cross lines with us without making them accountable for what they've done, they're literally getting away with it now. And it doesn't look like this person let somebody get away with it when it happened to them. That's the irony of it. So it is showing up that this is a gamble, and it looks like this may be at the forefront of somebody's consciousness today, with the today card showing up here. So what is in the external influences position? Sorry. Oh, this one jumps out. We've got the compass, a switch in direction. Somebody's shifting direction here because they're in an unhealthy situation. Whoever this is may actually be experiencing bad health right now. We do have that they're coming in, whoever this is may be coming in to communicate with you. When they do communicate with you, it's going to be coming from a sense of urgency with the message of concern card. Can we get more on this? We've got the Hanged Man. The Two of Swords in reverse. They're making a difficult decision. They're sacrificing something. They're making a difficult decision. They're not coming in. They're just, again, like I said, shapeshifting reality to fit a narrative that suits their own agenda is what I'm seeing here. But it does look like whoever this is wants to come back in from out in the cold. They want your attention because they're not happy. Whoever this is not happy. They're not satisfied. And they may be looking for a distraction right now. I didn't see the Five of Cups in reverse, which is usually my rebound card, but just be aware that they are... It looks like this person wants to reconnect with you, but if this is somebody who did you dirty in the past because they believe that you deserved it for some reason, you're getting validation here and confirmation that the measures that they took against you they're not valid. And the reason why they're not valid is because whoever this is doing the same thing to somebody else that they feel like they did to you. That you did to them. You did something to them that they did they looks like they took revenge for a lot of you in a way that left you very heavy-hearted here, is what I'm seeing. There's a trigger. There's triggers here. We did see that Queen of Swords in reverse, which is they're searching. That's what it is. Okay, so that's what it is. Whoever this is feels like this happened to them before. And I'm reading it that it was you. That they feel like you did something to them before that triggered them, and it was totally justified, the actions that they took against you as a result of being triggered. Now they're about to do this to somebody else, and now they're on the search for something to distract them from this other situation, and this is going to trigger the person that it looks like they are ending things with. And like I had said, it looks like it had something to do with gossip. There may have been gossip that had been spread about you when you left this person, and now it looks like this is something that they're going to have to face karma on here. Can we get the outcome here? We've got the flowers. We've got the peace offering card. False person, just be aware here. We've got somebody who's not real. And we've got thoughts at the bottom of the deck. What's going on here? There's the Five of Cups. There's that heavy-hearted energy. The Nine of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Cups in reverse. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. So again, okay, so I'm just going to make sure I point out, I saw the Magician in reverse a couple of times showing up in this person's energy, which I believe is somebody who's not being truthful. Now we see the False Person card coming out. Whoever this is not, they're not facing the fact, we saw that Seven of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who's not facing the truth about something here. And this has something to do with them dropping somebody, and they're not, so if you ran from this person or ended the connection with this person, it's showing up here that whoever this is was not emotionally available. Like when I see the Ace of Cups in reverse or the Knight of Cups in reverse, those are energies of somebody who is actually neglectful in a partnership. They neglect their partner and just expect that their partner should just stick around unconditionally. You should just unconditionally stick around here because technically I own you now because you're my property. That's what it looks like to me. That kind of dynamic. So whoever this is, they want to come in and make a peace offering with you. It doesn't look like they're taking really any accountability for the fact that they're doing the same thing with you that they accused you of doing to them. And it looks like I said, this person may have taken some serious revenge against you as a result of this. They may have lied. We've got the Ace of Swords in reverse, and we do have the Seven of Cups. So with the False Person to the Ace of Swords in reverse to the Seven of Cups, I've got an energy of serious gaslighting. So just be aware that when this person comes in, they might try to sweep you off your feet. They do want to make some sort of peace offering. They want to come to a truce here, but just be aware that there's something that you need to really stand your ground on with whoever this is, if this resonates with you at all, because it looks like whoever this is did something against you for something that they are doing to somebody else. Let's get more on this. And this may leave you in a dense, thick fog of confusion with that Seven of Cups that we saw. They are fascinated by you. They're focused and fascinated by you while connected to somebody else. So if you were in this energy before when you were with them, just be aware they're doing it to somebody else now. They're showing up that they do love you. They're awakening to a love they do have for you. I do see that. But they're not awakening to something that they're doing to somebody else here. Just be aware of that. So we are going to get a few extra messages before we close out. What are the extra messages that you want to share with Aries Spirit before we close out? I remember every detail of that day. So there's something, either you have full memory of something that happened between you and that person, and you may want to really reflect on that before having this encounter, or maybe it'll just be in your best interest to remember that moving forward, and how you didn't deserve the treatment that you had dished out to you by whoever this is. I will wait for a sign from you. This person may be waiting right now to come forward. They do want to tell you how they feel. And it is showing up that they're not available. So even though this person wants to get into commitments and get behind closed doors, this is also somebody who doesn't want to have a conversation about anything. This is somebody who gets angry at you because you're interrupting them while they're trying to watch Super Troopers. This is somebody who when you're trying to have a conversation and you're maybe playing a game of cards, they're focused on play the card, play the card. What are you doing trying to have a conversation? You need to start, it's your turn, you know, that kind of thing. It's one of those, I'm just giving you examples of the type of, just because it says I'm not available doesn't mean it means that they're not going to be in your life. They're in your life, but they're a passive energy in your life. This is somebody who isn't taking any direct action or emoting themselves directly in your life. It looks like this is somebody who is, they either feel like they want to have ownership. That's what it is. It's a possession thing. It's once we get ourselves sexually involved with people, they want to possess us. That's just kind of how it seems to work. That's why you just don't do it. I don't need sex. I have to be careful about how I talk on these videos because they might not let me post them. So anyways, Aries, that is your reading for the week of November 3rd to November 9th, 2025. Thank you so much for all of your support, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And until I read you again, take care and bless.